Tiger fans are on their feet.
As this should be.
He pulls it in for the 25-yard touchdown. In Erie, Colorado, you are title town today. Tigers are on top by 2 scores.
Hello and welcome into the Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you. We are live as the Erie Tigers set to take on the Broomfield Eagles in this volleyball matchup. So glad you could join us for this matchup of league opponents, and our neighbors just to the south of us have come up here, and a little bit of a late start as well, the JV and C games were competitive and ran a little bit longer, and that's kind of what we expect here tonight as we watch this these two volleyball teams go at it here, and it should be a good one. We are about a minute and a half from starting this match, so we're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll get you all set for everything you need here on the Erie Tiger Network.
For the card-carrying fan, get your CU Visa debit card so you can take the game with you. Free with First National Bank's free checking.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who has passionately been helping people develop winning game plans for their home goals since 1994. Her offense and defense are bar none when it comes to negotiations. Sherry believes honesty and compassion are the keys to seller service. With hundreds of happy clients, you can be confident that when you are working with Sherry Bond, you are working with a team player that truly cares about you for life.
Baby, you see, I cannot set you free. My lonely days are gone. That's why I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go, babe, I'm never gonna let you go. No, no, never gonna let you go.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go.
Go to where your friends are. Go to where the action's at. Go find your sense of adventure. Go Airheads, Airsoft Field and Store located in Erie, Colorado. Go Airheads and go Tigers.
You are watching the ETN. Check out the game online at youtube.com/ETN.
Now, please stand and remove your hats and direct your attention to the flag at the south end of the gym for our country's national anthem sung by Erie's own Sydney Melody.
What so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous sky. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets breaking there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And that national anthem was sung by Sydney Maglione. It's brought to you by Gilmore Voice Studio. So glad that you could join us here for this broadcast tonight between the Erie Tigers and the Broomfield Eagles. We'll take one more quick timeout just to get caught up with everything here behind the scenes, and we'll get you all started here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You are watching the ETN.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
You know that feeling you get when your life is about to change? It's terrifying, sure, but isn't it exciting? You may not know with certainty what lies ahead, but that's what makes life, well, life. And even when the scene in the rear view is hard to leave behind, take a deep breath, hold on tight, and remember, there's no better way to move than forward.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Wow, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away,
And welcome back in here. Tigers wearing their black uniforms, Broomfield wearing the blue, as we are ready to get you set here. Of course, Broomfield comes in today. Now let's see here. Broomfield, women's volleyball, a 7-5 record. They're 1-3 at home, but they're 5-0 away. And really a pretty good defensive squad. That hitting percentage not too high, only 10 kills per set, but a dynamic defensive squad are the Eagles. And the Tigers will come out on the floor. Avery Malik starting alongside Elena Bowers. Also Olivia Gutierrez. Rowan Ramsey, the senior, starting tonight alongside Mackenzie Greenlee, the middle blocker, and Mila Wilkes, also the starter. But coming in will be Jaden Aragon, the defensive specialist and libero here for this Tiger team. And so here we go. The Tigers will serve it first here. So it'll be Malik back to serve. She'll deliver it with the right hand. That one skims over the top of the net. Far side set, cross court hit. Dug out there by Malik. Now near side set up for Greenlee. She swats it with the right hand. That was partially blocked. Little tap over, diving dig is nicely done. Aragon plays it high. Cross court hit by Ramsey. That one is dug out nicely by the Eagles. They're on the attack now toward the back line. Long rally to start here in the middle. Wilkes will pop it wide and just out of bounds. And we're going to try and see if our replay system is working. And there you go. You saw that. And we'll try and... All right, 4 serving 1. Broomfield with the lead here. Some long rallies. And there's a nice quick hitter by Greenlee for the Tigers. And you see Greenlee, a little smash there from the far side. Now Greenlee, she'll dig from the back line. Now near side, cross court, Rowan Ramsey will zip it just wide. And we're just trying to get a feel for our replay here. Our stinger isn't working for whatever reason that's beyond our comprehension. Stinger not working so well tonight.
Number 9,
all right, so 3 serving 5 here for the Tigers. We'll get our as there's the serve. That one just skims the net from Ramsey. Back set near side, cross court, stab, keeps it alive, and the Tigers get it over third time. Now Broomfield on the attack. They'll play it out of the back, almost a miscommunication. Tigers with a chance to attack here out of the middle. The right-handed swap by Bowers goes a little bit, or just glanced off a blocker, I think. Tigers on the attack again. Greenlee goes long and just out the back. And Erie number one doesn't match up with their number one. Their number one, as in on their roster. Back set, running around the middle setter was Bowers. Now onto the Erie side. It'll be Greenlee from the back row. Far side set, down the line, long, and the Tigers get the point there as that one just scooted a touch long. Or she's got to come to, she has to get a better shot.
Could she come like right here?
I guess. Now out of the middle, big block from Wilkes. And Broomfield has played over a third time, a little bit out of rotation. Tap over there by Mila. Now back set near side, cross court partially blocked out of bounds for a Broomfield point. It was Sutton Sales that got her hands on it. Now Jade Aragon will check in here for the Tiger defense as Broomfield goes on the serve for serving 7. Almost mishit there by Sales. Now hit to the near side, and that one was long. And so the Tigers in a 4-point hole here early in this one. Now Tigers on the attack, near side set, Sales goes down the line, good dig, high in toward the rafters, far side set, that one's blocked by the Tigers. I think Wilkes got her paws on that one just touches the line on the quick second hit attack there by the Eagles. And suddenly it is now a 5-point. Is Allie Patton for Broomfield. The floater dug there by Sales, set out of the middle, little tapper by Wilkes. Now far side set up. This one picked up by Greenlee. Evans will play it near side, cross court hit. That one skimmed the net. Now a dump set and a sharp one that time for Broomfield. And Broomfield races it up to 6 now. And a nice hit there by Greenlee. It was partially blocked. The Tigers get the point. And now back to serve. Swat it with the right hand. Floater into the backcourt. Broomfield will play it there, and oh, that was dropped in there on the line. Tigers, a little bit of a campfire play, just sitting around watching it fall in between them. The Tiger defense hasn't quite been as sharp as you'd like to see so far tonight. We talked about the Broomfield defense that seems like they've gotten to every ball that they have wanted to, and then some. Now far side set, cross court hit, dug there by Aragon. Back set from Gutierrez, and Greenlee drops the hammer and gets the kill. And the nice hit there on the back set, and you see Greenlee just ripping one into the blockers and getting the kill there for the Tigers. to within 2. We will take a quick timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
And welcome back in, I think. Let's check the audio. Yep, welcome back in. Erie Tiger Network, Brandon Bird here with you. And let's see, gonna try and do this little Chassa. Let's see if we can layer this video on. There we go, Chassa top 10 teams, there you go. Little motion graphic, kind of. We're getting there. A little misspelling. Why not? But hey, guess what? Erie Tiger Network class has worked hard all week. Try and build little graphics like that for you. Seeing the 5A top 10 there in your corner. Fossil Ridge, Rampart, Heritage. Vista. Your top 10. We're still in set number 1. The Tigers have brought it back to within a point there, and a nice block there out of the middle that time. With the right hand, delivered in toward the back row. Eagles on the attack. They'll go down the line. That was swiped wide by Lilia Neal. And it is all tied here in the set. And our score was a little too big. Well, we're tweaking on things. We're trying to have multiple units going. By the way, Abby Umbenauer, our producer, doing a great job for us here tonight. With the right hand, Tigers have the lead. First time in the set since 1-0. Now set out of the middle, swatted with the right hand by Bowers, and another kill. And Tigers have just figured out some stuff here tonight in terms of adjustments within this set. Far side setup. Neal goes down the net, dug out nicely there by Ramsey. That set a little bit too close. Good adjustment by Ramsey, but a nice little swat there by Neal, and she's able to get the kill for the Eagles. A 1-point lead for the Tigers in the waning moments of and now Macy Mahoney back to serve. Smacks with the right hand, dug there by Greenlee. Now set up for, or excuse me, that was Ramsey, and she unloaded a hammer. And the Tigers lead it by a couple of points here in this first set. And now Greenlee will smash it with the right hand. Mahoney sets up her teammate along the back row. That was Swinson, by the way. Now the Tigers on the attack. And Ramsey, off-tempo hit, placed it perfect, and the Tigers lead it by 3. And just a little off-tempo tapper gets it to fall behind that. Smash with the right hand. Far side setup, cross court hit. Oh, good positioning by Aragon. Just couldn't quite get underneath it. And it was a good swat that time by the Eagle attacker. And it's back to a 2-point set here. Broomfield trails Erie 14-16 here in set number 1. Tigers. This one is swatted with the right hand. Malik will dig high into the rafters, set up near side. Ramsey, that one is blocked, and Bowers couldn't quite get her paw on it. And it's back to a 1-point first set lead for the Tigers. They're led by as many as 3 here. Now into the back row, a little defensive block there, and well, just couldn't quite settle underneath. That was the Tigers as it ricocheted off the net. Effectively an ace. A little dump set. That one hung on the tape for a while. Now toward the inline, and now the Eagles on the attack. Cross-court hit dug there by Malik. Gutierrez back set. Greenlee leaned backward and smashed it with the right hand. How about that? Flexibility and athleticism by Greenlee. Now that one hit the tape. Broomfield still within system, and they're able to get a good attack, but that one goes wide. May have caught a piece of the net. Now set toward the middle, blocked at the net. It's Elena Bowers, the big block. Got both hands up there, anticipated well, and sent it back onto the Broomfield side. It's a 3-point lead for Erie. And you take a look at this Broomfield squad, and this Broomfield squad, there's something going on with the overlay 1. Not sure what that's all about, but 7-5 on the year, as we mentioned. 5-0 in away games. Tigers trying to give them their first loss tonight, as head coach Madison Fisher trying to adjust some things in the timeout there for the Tigers. And her first year as head coach was a part of this program last year. Lindsey Brown went to Roosevelt, where she had actually previously coached. And Coach Fisher, I know, had a vote of confidence from Coach Ashton, who played D1 volleyball at Clemson and is a part of this staff. And so I think she's young, but she can do it. In this first set, and a misfire there. Check. Sorry, folks. We're just worried that our audio wasn't working, but I think everything okay. And guess what? It was good timing anyways, because there's a little bit discussion down there. So now far side, big diving dig. Now played over into the back row, near side, cross court, and that one will. Okay. And sorry if our audio keeps dropping. We accidentally, I think, set it to turn off when we switch to camera 2. So you've heard our audio kind of go in and out a little bit. Well, it was just a setting. We'll fix that between sets. It was a little shortcut, so we didn't have to deal with the mic. And, of course, it's giving us mic problems. Nice block at the net. Wilkes and Evans in there. Almost could have been called for a lift, and a little off-tempo hit drops in there. Now Aragon will check in. 19 serving 22. And a nice little second hit attack there from Erie. Gutierrez now set to serve here for the Tigers. This one is played over on the Broomfield side now, kept alive by Greenlee. Gutierrez sets near side, cross court hit by Sales, and that one just stung enough. It kind of just handcuffed, I believe that was Allie Patton, and now the Tigers have set point with the right hand. This one is floated in toward the back row. Doug there, now tapped out of the middle. Played back toward Greenlee. Greenlee gets it ticked off of a defender, and it was kept alive, and it'll still be set point. Now swatted in toward the back line. Backs that far side, cross court hit is put away. And the Tigers take set number 1, 25-20. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility, and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
seasons celebrating 35 years of serving our local community. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a do-it-yourself project. At Budget Home Supply, we value a more personal relationship with our customers. Hey, Ernest. Hey, Vern. Whether you have a...
I don't want it toggled.
project in your kitchen or bathroom, a new outside deck, or just some general home improvements, indoors or out. Come on down to Budget Home Supply.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets. Cuckoo Crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a side of ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse in Erie today.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers.
That works. All right, I think we somehow fixed our little mic issue that turns off when we switch cameras, which is nice because we don't want to have to turn our mic on and off at a constant rate. There's our scoreboard, and it's correct. And hey, you know, you'll eventually figure it out. You do this long enough, you'll figure stuff out. By the way, don't forget to follow us on social media at Erie Tiger Media on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So here goes Broomfield to start the set. A little bullet down the line. Good dig there by Malik. She'll start the attack, and a good dig by Broomfield right back. That one stung off the net. Diving dig, and the Tigers do a good job just to get it over a third time. Now back set near side. Cross-court hit. Tigers punch again defensively. Good defense here. Both teams to start this set. Gutierrez goes high. Aragon back to Greenlee. Cross-court and whistles it long. Don't worry, that was us muting our mic, not the system. Just trying to make sure our camera is set a little more efficiently here so you can see it just a little bit better. This one hit in toward the back row. Malik digs near side. Oh, and a miscommunication there between Wilkes and Greenlee. And that one fell between them. And a hot start here for Broomfield. 3-0 start to start set number 2. Smashed right hand into the chest of Aragon. Now high by Sales. That one hit across court by Greenlee. Broomfield on the attack. Second hit attack. Good job by Aragon. Gutierrez back to that far side. Greenlee hits it hard back onto the Tigers side. They'll try and set it up again, this time from the back row. Ramsey hits it with the right hand. Tipped the net and dropped in there. And Roan Ramsey, the senior, gets the kill. And the Tigers get their first point of the set. Now Malik tucked into that corner, delivers it into the net. So 4 serving 1, Broomfield with the lead here. As the Tigers trail it by 3. They trailed it by as many as, well, 4 or 5 in that first set for making adjustments and figuring it out. And a big hit that time by Rowan Ramsey. She just leaned in and smashed that one. And the Tigers back to a couple points. That was as hard as any ball has been hit tonight. And now Jaden Aragon back to serve for Erie. The jump serve punched Knuckler in toward the net. It was a hard serve to handle, and Broomfield just had to play defensive and couldn't rally to the ball, and the Tigers pick up the point. Now Aragon again, swatted with the right hand. Set far side, blocked at the net, back onto the Eagles side, and a little tapper there. And I think Erie thought that hit the ground. The official never blew it dead. And they kind of just turned their backs on the ball there. Coach Fisher will say, hey, play through the whistle. Sometimes they don't see it. That chair umpire's up there in the chair. He's not down at ground level. Gutierrez backs that far side. Greenlee, man, she hit a frozen rope to the near side. I think it just caught the net. Now Gutierrez again, near side this time. Rowan Ramsey, a big hit and a dig high into the Raptors. And they're going to say, into the rafters rather. I don't think there's raptors up there, no dinosaurs, but high into the rafters. And they blew it dead after that, or they'll say it was a double hit. Either way, the Tigers get the point. So 4 serving 5 here in set number 2. A smack with the right hand. That one is dug out there on the near side. Out of the middle, that never hit a Tiger, and a miscue there by Broomfield. You can play with all those if you want. So I right-click the title editor. So 6 serving 5 here for the Eagles. They've had the lead so far this whole set. Ramsey digs, Gutierrez, the quick set out of the middle, the swap by Bowers, and a nice dig in the back row. And a just a little off-tempo hit. Broomfield has found a little bit more offensive success tonight with some off-tempo hits. And because the Tigers, they've been in good position, and so trying to make them maybe squeeze in and collapse a little bit. Broomfield set to serve. Dug there by Ramsey. Now Greenlee angles it cross court, and they'll say that one was wayward. And now a bigger lead here for the Eagles. And Sutton Sales into the game for the Tigers. Rowan Ramsey back to serve here for Erie. I think Taya Evans also serving. Back set, near side, cross-court hit, dug high by Ramsey. Greenlee trying to track it down, now played over by Bowers, third time. Broomfield on the attack. Set, far side, big hit. And that was a nice swat and kill by Grace Swinson, that time the junior, to put it away and give the Eagles a 3-point lead here in the set once again. Down the line, dug out there by Sales. Sales gets it back and angled it cross court in the corner. It was dug out nicely, and now Sales a nice diving dig. Aragon plays it over a third time. Broomfield on the attack again. Back set, near side, cross court. Greenlee stings it, and trying to kick that one up was Evans. Couldn't keep it alive. Wanted to maybe a little bit of Brazilian style in there. Now high arcing set, blocked at the net. You set it that high, gives the blockers a little bit of time to set up, and I think that was Evans that got in there and blocked that one down. And now Bowers set to serve. Bowers swats it with the right hand. It just tickled the tape. Far side set up. Keeping it alive was Ramsey. Now Wilkes plays it over a third time. Broomfield on the attack out of the middle. Swiped with the right hand, and it was a double hit on the Tigers. I believe it was a double hit. And a point there for Broomfield, and here comes the libero, Jaden Aragon, into the game. To serve for Broomfield, Ali Patton. Big jump serve, high into the air by Sales. Ramsey passes back to Sales, blocked at the net. Aragon keeps it alive, played at the net. It was just reached over, and flushing that one down was Macy Mahoney. And it is now a 5-point lead for the Eagles. Their biggest lead in a set at any point so far tonight. Evans, near side. Nice little punch over, and hey, you know what? That's what we didn't see enough of last year from the Tigers. Just keeping balls alive. And Sutton Sales just with the left hand kept it alive, kept it in play. And hey, Broomfield made the mistake, and the Tigers will take that every time. Now Olivia Gutierrez into serve for Erie with the right hand in toward the back line. Set up, back set, angled, cross court. Gutierrez keeps it alive. Aragon tracks it down, played over third time by Sales. Here comes the Eagles. Backside or back set to the near side, and that was tipped by a Tiger as it traveled toward the end line. And a 5-point lead once again for Broomfield. Now Grace Swenson to serve it. Good Tiger student section here tonight. And a little discussion from the down official. Trying to straighten some things out, so a little bit of a break here. While we have a break, Tiger fans, we'd love you to join us on our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Erie Tiger Network. And you can support us for as little as $1 a month. Let's say there's a little bit of moisture on the Tiger court. Now Broomfield ready to serve. Floats one in toward the back row. Dug there by Sales. Back set far side. Sales angles across court. Nice dig out of the back line was Swinson. Now Tigers on the attack again. Gutierrez sets up Greenlee, who got up high, hammered it hard, and put a bruising onto that ball. Look at that big hit there that time from Greenlee. And maybe that little stoppage sparks the Tigers. Now back to serve is Avery Malik. She can get hot from the service line. Handled well that time, though. Far side set, cross court. Nice dig there by Aragon. Tigers could set something up here. Big hit, and it's blocked and out. Oh, that was a bomb by Rowan Ramsey. She smashed that into the wall, and the Tigers back to within 3. The blocker wall set up, and tell you what, gonna have a mark on your arms after that big one by Ramsey. Another nice serve there from Malik. Goes on the Tiger side. Mila Wilkes almost dropped it in there. Good quick attack by Broomfield, and they do it again, but they touch the net that time, and the Tigers pick up the point. Much needed from Erie, because it felt like they had that. And the official, the down official, is going to go talk to the chair umpire, the Broomfield side, saying, well, I don't know what they're saying. I need Coach Fox in my ear. Now Broomfield on the attack.
Back to serve for the Eagles, number 12, Taylor Vine.
Nice serve, diving dig. Tigers a little bit out of system here. Broomfield on the attack out of the middle. Big hit, blocked but long, and it'll be a Broomfield point as it touched Erie last. And they lead it by 4 again, and this is where Erie got to start closing the gap a little bit, or you're in real danger of losing this set. A dig, near side, cross-court hit. Dug nicely again, dumped set onto the Tigers side. It's Ramsey that plays it down the line. Nice diving dig. Now Broomfield, they'll play it second tack. They tried to kick it over. It was Neal that tried to kick it. Lem kept it alive for a moment, but the Tigers pick up the point. Right-handed swat, floater in toward the back line. Set up into the Tigers side now. Greenlee, big hit, blocked nicely, but Tigers keep it alive. Now Ramsey will drop it just in front of the back line there for the Tigers. We saw the hit. Now smack with the right hand. In toward the back line, and that one is... By the way, the Erie soccer team, they were down 3-1. They're tied 3-3 and going into the second overtime. Thank you, Miss Danessa, for that one. Miss Danessa, the athletic secretary here at the high school, already kind of does most of the work in the athletic department with Mr. Carpenter gone for the week on a well-deserved vacation. Be pulling double the load. And now Greenlee set to serve this one. Swats it with the right hand. Far side setup, cross-court hit. Drops in there, and Broomfield will chase it up to a 3-point lead. Smack with the right hand in toward the sideline. Oh, little dump set almost caught Broomfield off guard. Good defensive play. That time it was Swinson. Now set up near side. Ramsey gets it blocked. Malik will keep it alive. Greenlee goes down the line, kisses the net. Back set near side. Attack by Broomfield. Diving dig by Aragon. In toward the net. Tigers would have had too many touches because they couldn't get it over on that third hit, but it was miscued out of bounds. And a timeout by the Tigers. Down 4, we'll take a timeout as well here on the Erie Tiger Network.
With your real estate needs, give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Have you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School? Well, now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. There's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program, as well as get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction of knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon at sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast with the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETN Patreon.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Broomfield on the serve.
Number 9, Michaela Foster. In for Erie, number 10, Taya Evans. And number 9, Sutton Sales. 15 serving 18. Number 11, Will Ramsey back to serve for the Tigers.
As Ramsey back to serve here for Erie. Now back set near side, cross court hit, nice diving dig there by Greenlee, and oh, she thought, I think, that Evans was going to hit it, and then Greenlee stood up for a second and lost her balance just a touch, and then couldn't swat it over her head on the third hit. So Tigers down 4 late in the set. And that one careens into the net, and now a big lead here for Broomfield. And this one destined, it feels like, to go the distance tonight. And that one kisses off the tape and falls. Now in toward the back line. Set up out of the middle. Angled it toward the near side. Back set, far side, cross court, and that one will be deflected, goes out of bounds, and now it is a big lead for Broomfield here in set number 2. 7-point lead, 8-point lead. Tigers just kind of went into a tailspin after squeezing it to 3, 15-18, and then 5 straight points for the Eagles. Little floater with the right hand. Greenlee digs. Evans sets near side. Cross court hit. That one dug toward the net. Tapped down nicely by Bowers. 16 serving 23 now. And 16. By the way, soccer won in overtime on a goal by Jacoby Latessa. So good job, Erie soccer team. Back set near side. Off tempo again. Broomfield has really done well in off-tempo hits tonight. And now it's set point here. A lot of them coming for Broomfield. Wilkes plays it over 3rd time. Back set in the middle. Kept alive by Erie. Both teams kind of quit on it. And miscued there. That fell on the Broomfield side. I think Broomfield thought that was their point, but that did not go onto the Erie side.
17 serving 24 into the game for Erie, number 7, Olivia Gutierrez.
Little premature celebration that time from Broomfield. Haven't quite taken the set yet. Now Gutierrez will slap it with the right hand. In toward the back line. Quick out of the middle. Tigers on the attack here. Gutierrez back set. Greenlee goes cross court. Dug there out of the back row. Blocked by Wilkes. And just bap down and in by Taylor Dye. And that will take the set for Broomfield. 25-23. We're all tied at a set apiece. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Do you
have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
We are strong and we'll get through this together, but these are stressful times. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, and know that you are not alone. Visit wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation. Now welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. We have the Teachers Who Tutor Between Set show here. We had a couple students catch up with McKinley Greenlee and Mila Wilkes earlier this week.
I'm Mila Wilkes.
I'm Kenzie Greenlee.
What positions do you guys play?
I play middle.
I'm a middle/right side.
How long have you guys played volleyball for?
I started playing in like 7th grade.
I think I started playing in like 5th or 6th grade.
What are some important skills to know the game?
Definitely like communication and like mindsets is super like important part of volleyball.
I think what Milo was saying about communication is definitely.
And we are going to pause that to bring that back up, but we will, how about this? We'll do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and let's go here. All right, you can listen to the rest of this interview. All right, you heard there from Greenlee and Wilkes. Special thanks to Tiger students trying to do more stuff like that in game. As there's a kill, and Tigers trying to adjust a little bit. They trailed almost the whole set, just kind of playing behind. As Greenlee will serve it. And they just never could quite come back in that set. Now far side, cross court, and that was hot shot into the arms of Aragon and couldn't quite handle it. 3-3, big hit. And now Neal back to serve. Lilia Neal with the right hand into the net. Trying to put some zip on it, but Didn't quite toss it high enough. Now Rowan Ramsey back to serve. Ramsey with the right hand in toward the corner. Back set, partially blocked. Ramsey digs. Set up. Greenlee angles it cross court. Now that one's in toward the net. Back set near side cross court. Ramsey, Evans, Sales. Long rally here. Tigers with the dig. Evans quick out of the middle. Bowers had to kind of stretch for that one. That goes cross court. Man, a long rally here. Kept alive on a nice diving dig by Aragon. Oh, and hit down the line. Sutton, Sales, Aragon. Shoot, I think that touched everyone's hands at least 3 times in that rally. That was probably our longest rally of the night, and it goes Erie's way. And now Ramsey back to serve. Down the line. Set far side. Big hit. A nice hit ball by Grace Swinson. We called her name a few times tonight. A high flying outside hitter. Now back to serve. Is Vonderhoffen, Cameron Vonderhoffen. Evans to Bowers, and a little miscommunication that time. And it was behind Bowers just a touch. Back set, Bowers, that time better connected were the Tigers. Evans to Greenlee, goes cross court and gets the kill as the Eagles weren't able to regroup after the dig. A 1-point lead here for Erie in the set. Hotly contested sets, 3 sets. This one guaranteed to go 4. Set apiece, little floater. Out of the middle, tapped over. Once again, off tempo, Broomfield goes, and it works out. That really worked well for Broomfield in that second set. Third set here, 6-all. Good one here tonight. And that one just goes a touch long. Now Gutierrez will serve it. Big hit. Wilkes actually, I think, got a piece of that, and got a piece of that one too, but that was blocked down and in. Now Grace Swinson, 7-7. Dug there by Sales. Gutierrez sets near side, and Greenlee had to reach way back for that one. A little too much mustard on that set that time from Gutierrez. Swat with the right hand. Diving dig there by Aragon. Far side setup. Dug there by Ramsey. Greenlee goes cross court. Diving dig there for the Eagles. And a big hit that drops in there by Lilia Neal. She's had several big hits coming from that far side, that left side. And the Tigers tried to regroup after first hit miscue and couldn't. Swinson to serve it. 3-point lead here for the Eagles. Pelts it, dug there by Sales. Gutierrez close to the net and just slightly mistimed. She had to really bend down for that, and Mila already started her jump, and even though she can soar, she can't just freeze in midair. And came up empty on that big swat. As that serve goes wayward for an error and a Tiger point. One set apiece. 8 serving 11 here for the Tigers. Avery Malik, the sophomore into the game. I almost called her a freshman. Time's going by fast, tell you what. Oh, and they will call that for Broomfield. Broomfield taking their time here. The down official wants to go chat. I think Erie saying, was that out? I don't think anyone got a real clear look. We are going to try and take a peek ourselves. We don't have our usual equipment with us that has a nice little jog wheel, so we're trying to find that line. That's okay, well, maybe another time. There's a nice hit. Saw the surface level. It's my fault. I guess when we ran that video in the overlay, thanks Josh for letting us know, couldn't hear the rest of that interview. So we'll try and maybe between sets replay that Mila interview, Mila and McKenzie interview. Nine serving 13, and a miscue by Erie. And Erie's starting to sputter a little bit here in the middle of these sets. Gotta start finding their footing here. Back onto the Broomfield side. And that one is played by Malik. Back set, Greenlee goes cross court. Just stung it right into the arms of Macy Mahoney and put it away. Ten serving 14 for Greenlee. Right-handed hit. Nice serve, but received well, and a chance for an attack, and the Tigers try to keep it alive. I think it nicked the face of Bowers. Now the Tigers trail 5. Gutierrez sets near side, cross-court hit. Partially blocked at the net. Second hit toward the net, onto the Tigers side. Gutierrez quick to Bowers, that was tipped and goes long. I thought it was tipped. So did both of the linesmen said it was tipped. The chair umpire looked at the linesman wearing the Erie sweatshirt with some questions. A lot of people, though, thought it was tipped, and not much protest from Broomfield. Sutton Sales, Evans into the game here. Full Sail changes for Erie as Rowan Ramsey back to serve. Swats it with the right hand and gets an ace. Just stung it off the hands of Cameron Vanderhoffen. And now Ramsey set to serve again. And that time hit it into the net. Right-handed hit, and that one will sail wide. Bowers floats one. Out of the middle, big hit out of the middle. Taylor Dye. Man, that was just an absolute howitzer. And a 4-point lead again for Broomfield. I think Tigers got to make their run right now. Got to tighten up here defensively. And that one will go long. They tried to serve it at Greenlee, who was dropped a little bit deeper in that service receiving formation. Tigers smartly let it go. And now Gutierrez back to serve. Jump serve. Oh, dropped it in there. It almost just kind of didn't have it was like it was mishit, and the arm swing was faster than the ball. And tell you what, like a changeup in baseball, just caught him a little off guard. That time that one zipped in. Ooh, that could have easily been called a lift. Now Gutierrez back set. Greenlee tried to get on top of it, hit it on the way down. Now Swinson will punch it over. Tigers diving in. That was Gutierrez. Now set up Sales. That one's off the blockers. Back set, near side, cross court. Dig there by Gutierrez and couldn't quite get underneath it. Tigers little 2 for 1 there on their service. Got to get a couple more of those. And got to be sharp here on the service receiving. Swinson in towards Sales. Gutierrez sets up Greenlee, hits the antenna, and a point there for Broomfield. Tough one for Erie. Did not want to go down 4 this late in the set. In danger here of going down a set. Swinson again, she's got a good serve. We'll jump into this one. This time off tempo. Aragon reads it well. Gutierrez backs that far side, and Sales hits it long. The Tigers just some unforced errors here. Oh no, they gave the point to Erie. And it was a net touch violation on Broomfield. Huge for the Tigers here in this set. Now Malik set to serve. She's a good one. Zips it into the back row. Received well. Big hit. Partially blocked, and Aragon couldn't rally to it. And it's back to a 4-point lead. Tigers running out of real estate on the scoreboard here in this set. Swatted with the right hand. Little dig there out of the middles. Little left-handed scooper there. That was received well. Blocked now. Second hit over. Double touch that time. 17 serving 20. I think it's a big serve here for Aragon. Punches it into the back row. High, back set. Oh, mistimed, and a point for Erie. Tried to run the middle hitter around the setter, and it was just ill-timed by the Eagles. Tigers within 2. Aragon swats. Little zipper, mishandled at the net and miscued. Tigers get another point. All right. Erie back to within 1. Aragon again. Swinson goes high. Set, far side. You can tell that Broomfield's just a little out of system there. Now Elena Bowers will play it third time. Set up out of the middle. And hey, tell you what, when you're, ooh, and they'll say that one goes long, and Erie picks up the point. And a timeout coming here from Broomfield. The Tigers have come back and tied it here in set number 3. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
For the card-carrying fan, get your CU Visa debit card so you can take the game with you. Free with First National Bank's free checking.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who has passionately been helping people develop winning game plans for their home goals since 1994.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network 2020. And it has been from the service line for Jaden Aragon, getting Erie back into this one. Out of the timeout, gets the serve in. Always important after timeouts. Gutierrez digs. Aragon sets up near side. Ramsey unloads. That one is nicely dug. Now Aragon, Gutierrez back set. Greenlee gets blocked at the net. Plays it. Tigers will play it over third hit, and it was a nice block at the net by Lim. Timed it well. Ramsey tried to punch it over with some pace, and Lim just reached up and blocked it. That was a big point for Broomfield, who had kind of lost momentum. Got the point after the timeout. Now the service, dug there by Malik. Gutierrez back set. Greenlee had to just angle it, almost miscued there by Broomfield. Now Gutierrez just keeps it alive. Greenlee off tempo, went down the line. Now played by Broomfield. Near side set. That one sails long. And the Tigers tied at 21. Back and forth. Seesaw battle here in set number 3. And who's back to serve for Erie? Greenlee. She wasn't too sure. 21-21. Greenlee, the jump serve, in toward the back line, high in toward the rafters. Now played over, down the line. Man, what a hit by Neal. She has had some good attacks here in this set. And now she'll go back to serve with a 1-point lead. Now near side, Ramsey cranked it long. Now the Tigers in a little bit of trouble here. Down 2 points real late. And a misfire. I tell you what, the Tigers lucked out. Ramsey went to play it, she whiffed, but that ball sailed long. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And it worked out that time for the Tigers. All right, Rowan Ramsey set to serve. 1 point set. Jump serve for Rowan. Nice serve, but a nice job of digging, and the block by Bowers out of the middle. Dropped in there, and we're tied at 23. Long rallies. Tell you what, this game, we're at 8:45. This is a long match. A lot of stellar defensive play. Punched over. Greenlee keeps it alive. Hit over second time. Evans, just a little quick tapper, and the Tigers have set point. And a timeout by Broomfield. We'll stick right here as the Tigers in a fun one here tonight. A 3-set barn burner so far. We'll have a 4th set for sure. But Erie took set number 1, 25-20. They dropped set number 2, I believe it was 25-18, and trying to take set number 3 here. And they have trailed through most of this set, and here they are. They find themselves with set point. Life's all about timing sometimes. Working out well for the Tigers. By the way, Rowan Ramsey back to serve. And the scoreboard says we're good to go. Official calls it. Can the Tigers dust this set off? Ramsey hit a good one, but it was received well. Far side set, Swinson blocked, and that will fall for the Tiger victory in the set. They take it 25-23. We'll head to set number 4. Tigers on top by a set.
For the card-carrying fan, get your CU Visa debit card so you can take the game with you. Free with First National Bank's free checking.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who has passionately been helping people develop winning game plans for their home goals since 1994. Her offense and defense are bar none when it comes to negotiation. Sherry believes honesty and compassion are the keys to seller service. With hundreds of happy clients, you can be confident that when you are working with Sherry Bond, you are working with a team player that truly cares about you for life.
Baby, you see, I cannot set you free. My lonely days are gone. That's why I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Babe, I'm never gonna let you go. No, no, never gonna let you go.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you
Go to where your friends are. Go to where the...
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, as we roll on to set number 4. And this set is brought to you by 3M Farms. 3M Farms, an Erie hometown growing nursery just north of Collier's Hill on Road 3. They have a huge selection of landscape shrubs, perennial grasses and flowering perennials, all perfect for the Colorado environment. And with years of experience, the wonderful staff at 3M Farms can help you pick the right plants for your landscape. Locally owned and locally grown. Visit 3M Farms in Erie today. All right, so the Tigers lead it. See the real scoreboard in the gym there. We'll have
we head into set number 4.
trying to make sure our scoreboard graphic is ready to go. We'll wait a second. Good job by these students tonight. Late on a school night. We'll have football tomorrow on the Erie Tiger Network as we welcome in the Windsor Wizards. Tigers trying to get back to 2-3. Jojo Arona, Francesca, Maritza, Abby Umbenauer, all part of the broadcast crew here tonight. Now out of the middle, and the Tigers start off with a fourth set opening point. Lila Wilkes back in there. Now far side, Tigers on the dig. Aragon, Gutierrez, Greenlee, and that one was blocked nicely. And tell you what, Neal has been a tremendous player tonight for Broomfield. Defensively, a lot of blocks. Offensively, a lot of big hits. And now back to serve is Dye, and it'll be picked up there by Ramsey. Set back up for Ramsey. A full steam of momentum. Stings it off the blockers and gets it to fall for a Tiger point. Tigers could win the match if they can win this set. 5A volleyball. A lot of sports 5A, not all of them. Football, golf, still 4A. Cross country 5A. Softball, 5A, volleyball 5A, and that one just sails a little bit long. The back corner official says it was tipped. The chair umpire, the floor umpire, and the near side linesman did not see that tip, but everyone on the Broomfield bench saw it. Now near side, blocked at the net. A 1 point lead here for Broomfield. Mahoney to serve it. Malik had to come up and dig it off her shoe tops, and a nice little hit. Greenlee didn't have a lot of pace, but just was nicely placed. And now Greenlee will go back to serve. And that one in the net. Neal's back to serve, or Neal, beg your pardon. Neal, flat-footed, just rocket. Now Greenlee, partially blocked at the net, but Broomfield couldn't handle it, and they swat it into the stands with some frustration. Kayla Foster into the game for Broomfield as Rowan Ramsey back to serve. Ramsey, a couple bounces, will run up. Nice little pacey serve. Broomfield running attack, dug nicely by Aragon. Near side, Sales got it blocked. Nice diving dig. Back onto the Broomfield side. They punched it right over. Swinson read it correctly. Got up there and just swiped it to her left and got it to fall. They're just inside the line. 5 serving 4 here for the Eagles. Evans near side, cross court, and that one will drop in there. So a kill there that time for the Tigers. And now Bowers will float one over the net. Set out of the middle. Nice dig there by Ramsey. Tigers didn't have much space. Get that one in. Sutton Sales tried to angle it overhead, but that would have been a real fine angle to try and play that. And both teams have just kind of traded blows here in set number 4. High toss, cranked with the right hand. Out of the middle, ooh, Wilkes, a big right arm swing. And it was kind of like a big swing with a little bit of a miss hit. Talked about that earlier, kind of like a changeup. Broomfield off kilter. Tigers, not sure who's serving here, and it's Olivia Gutierrez that will head back to the service line. Gutierrez swipes with the right hand, floats it in toward the back line, played toward the net, back set near side, cross-court hit, dug there by Ramsey. Now out of the far side, it's Greenlee. She just went cross-court, nice and gentle, blocked at the net, kept alive, and Greenlee tried to play it up, but it ricocheted off the net. Had that missed the net, that might have gone onto the Broomfield side, but instead it is a point for the Eagles. Now Grace Swinson set to serve. Swinson, the right-handed serve. Cross-court hit. Dug there by Swinson. Now Neal. Good diving dig by Aragon. Out of the middle, Wilkes will just play it over. Kept alive by Vonderhoffen. Partially blocked by Wilkes, and the Tigers couldn't get to it. And I think this is the first 2-point lead here in the set. Teams have not been able to get a whole lot of momentum. Now the serve is long. Good read by Sales, and she just ducked her way out of that one. Now Malik. With the right hand, punches it over. Partially blocked at the net. Now played on the Erie side and swiped down the line. That was partially blocked, kept alive. Niels will swipe it down and tucks in, but I heard a whistle and I thought they were gonna maybe call like a lift. Did not. Just a well-placed swiper. Carissa Kessler, the head coach here for the Eagles. Hit onto the Eagles side. Erie able to regroup. Big hit, that's blocked. Right now it's a block party for the Eagles. But I tell you what, you hit one a little bit off tempo, drop it in front of that back line, and a nice hit from Ramsey. Now this one in toward the near side. Far side setup, little swiper. Malik will pick that one up in toward the middle. Bowers tried to knife it in toward the far corner. Diving dig off the net. Tigers keep it alive. Once, twice, couldn't quite get it over the third time. Good effort, good hustle from the Tigers. Just couldn't quite execute over the net. Now Mahoney to serve. Malik, nice dig, back set, far side, cross-court hit. Greenlee, diving dig, a little bit out of system, Broomfield. Now the Tigers a chance to attack. Back set, Greenlee again, goes cross-court. It was partially blocked into the net. And two good swats of the right fist by Greenlee, and the Tigers get the point, and they're back to within one. Sorry, folks, we have, good grief, some spam in our YouTube chat that we're going to try and remedy here real quick. Ugh. Okay. And I looked away, and I have no idea. I just saw an article of clothing. Oh, wiping the floor. There you go. Ramsey kept it alive. Tigers played over third time. Malik's little softy almost caught Broomfield off guard. Gutierrez goes high. Ramsey, a big hit, blocked. Picked up along the back row by Neal. Broomfield has to play it over third time. Greenlee in the middle. Bowers, that's blocked. Kept alive, though, by the initial blocker. Now played over third time. Aragon, defensive hit near side. That's cross court by Ramsey. Nice dig at her knees was Mahoney. Cross court, Swinson. And ping pong, and the Tigers couldn't quite get underneath it. And that one is well long. Ten serving 12 here. Tigers trail it in the set, but they lead it by a set. Nice serve there by Ramsey, far side, and that was a good job there by Swinson. A good hit, kind of squeezed it between a couple Tiger blockers, and it's a 3-point lead for Broomfield. Dig there. Evans sets right back to Sales, and that did not hit an eagle, and now the Tigers in a little bit of a hole here. They trail it by 4 and an ace. Might get a timeout here from Coach Fisher. Let's see what she thinks about her crew being down 5 here. Wants them to play out of it. Sales digs, Evans back, Bowers unloaded. Swinson, a great hit. A good job by Bowers to play it over third time. Mahoney sets out of the middle, and a nice little swiping hit that time by Taylor Dye, and it's a 6-point deficit. Tigers trail by 6 in the set. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Action set. Go find your sense of adventure. Go Airheads, Airsoft Field and Store located in Erie, Colorado. Go Airheads and go Tigers.
You are watching the ETN.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Tigers trail by 6 in the set. They were able to rally in the third set, and they need another little spark of momentum here in this one. Two different styles by these coaches. Coach Fisher taking a seat through most of the game. Coach Kessler up on her feet, roaming the sidelines. And, man, that was a absolute just ripper right down the line. 7-point lead for Broomfield. That might be our biggest lead in any set tonight. And that one goes, oh, it went wayward, but the down official said that the two Tigers swapped places. Good grief. Bowers had to dig, and that'll drop right on the line. Now Mila Wilkes will check back in. Bowers to serve. And a nice little swipe out of the middle again from Dye. And right now it feels like this is destined to go 5 sets, folks. Allie Patton to serve. Gonna make a run, gotta do it right now if you're Erie. And well, that's one way to start it. A little underhanded puncher into the empty space. Sometimes it's not about speed, it's just about a little bit of precision as Gutierrez will check back in here for Evans. Evans and Gutierrez switching the setting duties all night. Gutierrez will play this one in toward the back line. Far side set, hit, blocked at the net. Greenlee plays it. Now Gutierrez for Sales. Sales goes cross court. That was into the chest of Vanderhoffen and blocked by Greenlee. And Mila Wilkes, she's got the ups, folks. Jumped up the two-handed flush. And the Tigers back to within 6. Nice serve by Gutierrez, and Broomfield barely got to that one, and I think a net violation on Mila Wilkes. Man, that was a good job defensively from the Tigers. That one hurts. Slapper with the right hand, floater in toward the back line, dug there by Aragon. Now set up far side and off tempo, and the Tigers giving Broomfield a little taste of their own medicine. Broomfield able to recover. Gutierrez quick out of the middle. Wilkes a big hit, but she caught it on the way down and couldn't quite get all the way on top of that. Another timeout. We'll take a timeout again. Erie Tiger Network.
You are watching the ETN.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children.
You'll have some time between sets, and that'll happen real soon. It's going to happen. Welcome back in. Set number 4. Tigers lead at 2-1, but Broomfield with an 8-point lead, 21-13. Tigers would have to have a comeback for the ages to end this one in 4 sets. Down official, stopping things again. Looking down on the Tiger bench. Coach Fisher looking up to the rafters. Coach Ashton, hands on her head, going, all right, this is 9-10 at night. What is going on? Let's do it again. Greenlee, cross court. Neal, dump set, diving dig, Argon. Gutierrez, near side, Sales goes into the net. And she thought that an Eagle touched it. The linesman helping correct. Interesting when the official talks to the linesman wearing an Erie sweatshirt. Now back set. Big hit. Goodness me. That was a laser beam. Well, settle in, Tigers. We're going to have another fifth set match, it appears. The Tigers have played in, it seems like that, just about every week. They've been on the short end, so hopefully some experience will help them here. But they have gotten pelted pretty good here in set 4. Got to be sharp in that fifth set, obviously. Pulling John Madden here, stating the obvious. And it is set point, and they'll have 10 of them if they want them. Don't worry, ladies, they won't use all 10. My students looking up, going, Mr. Bird, we have class tomorrow. What are we doing? It's volleyball, folks. Erie gets one back. Aragon and the serve, and that'll do it. 10-point set victory. Broomfield, we're going to the fifth set, the decider here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Teens and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carewayortho.com.
You know that feeling you get when your life is about to change? It's terrifying, sure, but isn't it exciting? You may not know with certainty what lies ahead, but that's what makes life, well, life. And even when the scene in the rear view is hard to leave behind, take a deep breath, hold on tight, and remember, there's no better way to move than forward.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
welcome back in, Tiger fans. Set number 5. Broomfield, Erie. And when I first came to Erie, the wrestling coach, Coach Gratton, at the time said, man, the way Erie's grown, remind him a lot of Broomfield and their rise into the early 2000s athletically. And Erie's had a lot of success the last couple of years as a athletic department. Still don't quite have the banners up that Broomfield certainly does in their gym. Of course, 2 last year from the Tigers, girls golf and cheer, the 4-peat. Here we go, 5th set of action. Gutierrez, high, Aragon, near side. Ramsey pelted one. It was a good dig. Now Neal with it. And Gutierrez couldn't dig it out there for the Tigers. 1-0 lead. And every point's going to be a battle here in this set. First to 15, got to win it by 2. The puncher, Ramsey, Gutierrez, back to Rowan. Rowan, long. And not the start you want if you're Erie. How quick of a timeout trigger do you have if you're Coach Fisher? Aragon, Gutierrez, quick out of the middle, little swipe by Greenlee. Nice dig there by Malik. Near side, cross court blocked. Gutierrez backs at Greenlee. She'll angle it into the back row. Able to keep it alive was Broomfield. Good dig by Aragon. Gutierrez sets up near side. Ramsey off tempo. Good recovery that time by Mahoney. Neal swipes it over. Aragon far side. Greenlee goes into the back row. Neither team want to make a big mistake, and Gutierrez tried to trap it. It's a 3-point lead now for the Eagles. Tigers got to dig deep here. And that's a missed serve. Now Bowers will come in for Wilkes. And Aragon back to serve. The defensive specialist, Jaden Aragon, the senior, one of 6 on this Erie team. Punches with the right hand. Good serve, well received. Far side set. Niels goes off tempo. That was out of bounds, and Erie gets the point. Neal tried to tuck it down the line and just tucked it a little bit wide. Now it's a 1-point set. Aragon punches in. Vanderhoffen, far side setup, big hit, kept alive. Pounded down. Tigers trying to keep it alive, and it got too close into the chest for Aragon to lift it high enough, and she kind of cued it toward the Tiger bench. So 2-point lead again here for Broomfield. Mahoney back to serve. The junior swats it with the right hand. Dug there by Malik. Now Gutierrez near side and a miscue. And the Tigers just losing a little bit of focus. Tiger fans trying to spur them on. They trail it by 3 here. Mahoney dug there by Ramsey. Quick out of the middle. Bowers dropped the hammer that time. Much needed for the Tigers. And now a 2-point set lead here, and if you're Erie, gotta get a couple back-to-back points on your service. That one down the line, that's how you get one. How about an ace for Greenlee? And it's back to a 1-point set. So 4 serving 5 here. Greenlee Smashes with the right hand. Swinson, Mahoney, Neal stung off the hands of Greenlee. A good attack again, and Neal has been a menace on that far side since about the middle of set number 3. Malik digs, Gutierrez sets, Bowers hit the tape. They'll say it was touched by an Eagle. I think that one kind of, no protest from Broomfield, so well, they're able to clean it up anyway. And a timeout coming from Coach Fisher. Tigers, help us out. Like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell, get those notifications every time we go live. So you're always watching the latest from the Erie Tiger Network. This broadcast is brought to you by Jen Realty. Jen Realty, a proud sponsor of Erie Athletics. Jen's been an Erie resident specialist since '05. Contact Jen for all of your local town real estate needs. By the way, our Worth Chiropractic, good health, good player of the game, Mackenzie Greenlee had an outstanding game, some big-time hits. The Tigers could use her now. Gutierrez, Ramsey, big hit, didn't hit anyone, and not how you draw it up out of timeout. Got to get those in. You want to hit it big, but you got to get it in play. Force the other team to make mistakes. The pressure is tough in this one, and good job by Bowers. Punched over, blocked, and man, this set has been all Broomfield. They lead it by 5. Erie has got to figure out how to rally here. Tigers have struggled in 5th sets this year. Running backward, playing that one. A little out of system, Broomfield. Aragon goes high. Gutierrez towards the net. Punched over nicely that time by Ramsey. Now Neal, and she just scooped it into the net. Much needed point there from the Tigers. Still time to make it up, but you got to start stacking some points together. Tiger students all on their feet, trying to inject some confidence. Back set near side, cross court. Dig there by Greenlee. Evans, and the Tigers. It was a miscue by Evans, and Sales couldn't readjust it down the net and squeeze it in. 5-point lead again here for Broomfield. This is the point where if you're Erie, you got to start making a comeback. Cross court, that's how you start. A nice little sinker ball hit from Sales. Now Wilkes will check back in for Argon. And Bowers back to serve. Bowers almost squeezed it between 2 Eagles. Bowers punched it. Good job keeping that alive, Erie. Now back set near side, cross court. Greenlee keeps it alive. Evans, and man, Tigers just defensively have just quite gotten underneath that. Trailed by 5 again. Evans to Greenlee. Decent hit, almost a miscue there. Second hit attack from Broomfield, and that one goes long. Tigers thought that was maybe tipped, but to no avail. And it is a 6-point lead, and Broomfield only needs 3. Broomfield on the attack here, out of the back row. Blocked at the net nicely by Wilkes, but Broomfield continues to just stay alive, keep it in play. Now Wilkes will play it over. And that one dropped in there. It looked like it was going long. No wonder the Tigers backed off it. But I tell you what, not even close. But I thought at the time it was a good decision. 2 points from match point, or rather 2 points for the match for Broomfield. Tigers in a big hole. Don't forget to join us for our broadcast tomorrow as the Tiger football team looks to get back on track against the Windsor Wizards. This would be the first league loss for Erie if they're not able to make a comeback. You look at this season, all 3 of their losses, it would be all 4 would be 5th set losses this year. Evans near side, that's a big hit from Sales, but another good defensive play from Broomfield. Erie lost in that Windsor 5th set 15-6. They went to 5 sets against Platte Valley. They lost 15-13. And they went to 5 sets against Douglas County. And they lost that one 15-11. And right now they are staring 15-6 right between the eyes. It is match point for Broomfield. And they will have 9 of them. And they'll do it in 1. Broomfield wins it in 5 sets, 15-6 in the 5th set. That's going to do it for us here. Thanks to JoJo, Francesca, Maritza, and Abby. For all of them and everyone across the Erie Tiger Network, I'm Brandon Bird. Until next time, Tiger fans, I'll chirp at you later.